we're going to see Synume and Leviathan versus Broskis and Oopsatir.
Let's see how this goes. I'm really excited to see this change up a little bit between this bracket, but also to see our first seed sitting in the losers quarterfinals. Let's not waste any time, Ajax. Just dive right in.
Absolutely not, Vicky, as we start things off immediately using the smoke screen to prevent any word bubbles from sneaking in. That smoke screen is projectile immune, so that's a good way to catch people and push Velma instantly to cooldown refresh. But look at Synume going up and look at Leviathan covering all the space. They are juggling. Superman cannot touch the ground.
Oh, they've learned after what happened in the winners bracket real quick. Synume pulling Leviathan right back to him, but look how aggressive Synume has been so far, trying to get some of the follow-ups from the uppercut that Leviathan has on Batman.
Amazing team combos from both of them, and you need that because you need to cover Superman as much as possible. And if you can prevent Velma from trying to save him with those projectiles, you're in a good spot. Projectiles coming through, side air coming, Spine Central coming through, and doubling up. 2 lives already for the blue team.
Insane. Oh, look at the follow-up too with the upper attempt from Synume after the uppercut here too. Brewskis and Oopsatir, they're going to be able to control a lot of that ground space in general, but it's the Superman and the Batman traveling together to face off one another.
As we've seen historically, Superman has held quite a few L's to Batman in the past, and is that going to continue here in MultiVersus? That's a tale to be told, but the reflect from that projectile block perk, stopping that battering from coming in to help them out there.
See the Megaphone to also try to cover him so that way he can actually fully extend right there. Broski's actually aware, gets a follow-up, another upper attempt right here, forcing Synume to actually reposition here.
And that down air from Raindog could have easily gotten a knockout if that armor wasn't in the way. Speaking of that armor, trying to catch a dodge down with that side special, uppercut comes in, the up special from Batman, and now they are up 3 lives to 1.
Even by the ground right there too, as the smoke screen comes out, you can see that Broskis and Oopsatir now trying to find a way to finally figure out a way to actually close that in, but it's the gap that's been built up between Synume and Leviathan, and the way that they've been able to actually work around Synume in general. This survivability is actually insane.
Yeah, look at the way Broski's been trying to help them out, but it doesn't matter. The side special off the stage, that headbutt, the bonk coming in from Raindog just to go ahead and get that first game. Just let everybody know, game number 2 here in Losers Quarters.
Let's go, game number 2 right now. Starting off the gate though, the smoke screen coming in to try to help out control some of the extra space, especially with the moving platforms. But what? I blinked and he is gone! The pressure to isolate both Broskis and Oopsatir is actually insane between Synume and Leviathan.
Oopsatir trying to answer right back, almost getting a 13 damage knockout on the Batman, and right now Raindog is currently having a field day with Velma juggling like crazy, covering all options, setting the fireball down. Oopsatir had to get in there to help out.
Oh, but you have to watch out here. You saw him try to fish for that grab to send him all the way up into the ceiling at the same time after having that big head, that big bump that you were talking about before to help with some of those cooldowns.
Exactly. Using that battering is not going to get the reversal hit. When it comes back, you get 5 stacks of weakness debuff. That increases knockback and damage percent by 25% in total from those 5 stacks.
Sure, you try to go for that down air spike a little bit right there too. It's a lot of those big hitboxes that you have to worry about, as Synume's going to be able to pull him right back in, but it was a double-edged sword. You thought that you were going to help him out, but then the uppercut was positioned perfectly.
You asked your friend to come help you out with this fight, and then you end up taking a hit for him. Like, why did you call me in the first place? But currently, Broskis is looking for some help in that regard too. Going to go ahead and lose that life, 3 lives up to 1. Again, Vicky, they have been playing so much better here in Losers Quarters.
Absolutely, see those word bubbles too, but here comes that isolation now. Synume's going to be able to try to retaliate, try to keep Oopsatir off while you currently have Leviathan going crazy on Broskis currently. You see the tether coming in too, just pull him in just in case to help him get that uppercut. He gets 2. Can he get a 3rd one after he landed on the platform?
Trying to catch that dodge down with the second up air, but it's not like the red team can't get back into this. They do have 127 on the Raindog. If they can get that knockout soon, they can get themselves back in, but they're currently getting juggled to oblivion. They can't touch the ground.
Actually grabbing it right there too after dashing right into him, pull him right back up. So you're trying to get that follow-up. That Superman command grab that we consistently have been seeing, but you see the armor coming in too. You gotta worry about the uppercuts, but the answer, he was perfectly positioned after getting hit by the uppercut to get the follow-up.
And instantly putting that tether on to try and get them out of that situation, because Broskis and Oopsatir had a lot of options covered, but Velma currently getting set off stage. It's gonna get hit by the down special from Batman, putting out the fingers as 1 more game. Only 1 more to keep it going. Absolutely worth the dap up. Both of them have been playing phenomenally. Oopsatir and Broskis over on the other side looking to keep themselves going. The Superman and Velma teams have been very strong so far. Velma baiting the idea that they're going to go for the command grab to get that gray health on, but instead just backing off and trying to reset, and already they're just getting pushed to the corner.
Look at this, look at my damage. Oh my goodness. Broski's getting hit so hard! Almost losing out, but actually, oh my goodness.
Leviathan ends up losing it at all that, so something that can happen is when you overextend in the sky, Superman will snipe you every single time to get that knockout.
And he went all the way high up. He really wanted to get that command grab originally right there too, but you can see that Oopsir actually managed to get away, and he gets another grab right here, sending Synume off to the side.
Synume got away with that last game. Excuse me, Leviathan got away with that last game, using that up air stall to try and drift in towards the stage. Oopsir not having anything to do with that this time, and then instantly covered by Broskies. This is a completely different game.
When Leviathan wanted to get a follow from that Batarang right there too, he thought he was safe, he thought he could get the follow, but he was the one finding himself getting sent to the graveyard from that spike.
Vicky, where was this red team the last two games? They're looking completely phenomenal. Oh my goodness, Leviathan having the Batarang, throwing it down, trying to get some plays, but still Velma not being knocked off the top. Superman being impossible to knock out right now.
I feel like Synume and Leviathan try to overextend from the very start, and that has allowed Broskies and Oopsir to actually turn things around way better, especially from the Superman command grab.
What a juggle onto both of them though. They had everything, the up attack into the down air, into the re-volley, and everything kept going. Using that early side special to beat out that nair. This is a good opportunity to get a spike on the Superman if they can snatch it.
Here we go, now you're going to be able to try to reverse that. You just need to get one more of those lives, but Synume is juggling you, preventing you from landing. Stuck a little bit in the smoke screen, trying to be a little sneaky as he managed to sneak away and get right back to the hands of Leviathan.
That megaphone's been nearly impossible to connect on either. They've been getting, they've barely been hit, Vicky, even with that lead that Broskies and Oopsir had. They need just one good call onto Synume to close it out, but it's been very hard to find it.
See them actually trying to have the opportunity right now, not only with the command grab,
but
with the uppercuts. Oh, he finds him, he gets the grab, and he sends him up.
And Oopsir pointing at the screen like, yeah, I got you. You thought you were getting away? Absolutely not. Dapping it up as well. Both the universal symbol for run it back, putting out their hands, popping off. Of course, we are not done. Remember, this is best of 5 territory.
Now we got a tied game on our hands, and this is what I like to see in this top 8.
Exactly. We're looking at a 2-1 right now. Could have potentially pushing that tie game. That time decided to go for that gray health. And the blue team really not caring at all, running right in, but they took a decent amount of damage in the middle of that. And answering right back, though, is getting Superman already up to 37.
The dodge into the up airs now coming in. Gotta have a little bit of an idea. Jinkies here, as you can see right now. Broskies is in a lot of trouble taking a lot of that damage, just trying to get the follow-up to help Oopsir a little bit.
Exactly, you need to help Oopsir. That is your front line, that is your tank, that is your way to sneak in, to get through and allow Velma to do what she wants to do. Getting hit by the downer into the nair and snatching up after all that, using the jump already, reading that from Leviathan and getting the snipe off the top.
And he had all the time in the world too. He bounced off of the stage right there. You see the double uppercut, you see the Batarang, so that way he can get the follow-up as another life is lost here. You can see Broskies now making his way right back. But off of these follows of the Batarang has been so detrimental for some of these uppercuts.
Exactly, and you need to make sure that you're dodging around them if you're the red team. You do not want to reverse hit a Batarang coming in just like that. That's 5 stacks of weakness already on the Velma. That's going to add some decent damage. Sniping Leviathan out of skies, trying to go help him, and loses the life in the middle of it, and instantly covered by Broskies to give them another lead.
You thought you had his back, but you ended up going down with him in the process here. He was going to try to at least go over the stage. He could get tethered right back in for some safety. He saw that the grab was going to come out, so he needed to help him.
That was the most optimal time to get that tether. You needed to get away from there. You already got hit by the side air and juggling them like crazy. Coming with the side special, but is not going to connect. Using that side air from Batman to get out of disadvantage. And going to get snatched up. The tether, though, to pull him back in.
Again, the safety, the Synume insurance policy to make sure that you are surviving. But you see the command grab coming in again to cancel, to try to force him off. He actually survives. The fact that Synume's still alive now, Leviathan trying to cover him.
I have no idea how Leviathan's Rain Dog got away from that, but it doesn't matter. Gonna get the 4 life to 2 again. We are looking at what could be a potential reverse 3-0 from Oopsir's constant pressure off stage.
This is the last chance that you have in this loser's bracket to continue your bracket run in a match point series currently. I'm excited. Broskies, Oopsir, they were able to reverse the situation against a very dominating team that is Synume and Leviathan.
Well, it's time for Game 5. The crowd's energy needs to be loud for both of the teams. You're looking for Leviathan and Synume on one side, Broskies and Oopsir on the other. Already snatching him up, but the Batarang coming in as needed to get him out of there.
But he's got the tether. He can get pulled right back in to help him out from that command grab like we've seen before already in that last game. The timing has been fantastic, but it just wasn't enough here. The follow-ups have been insane, especially with that Velma up here to pop him up.
You need to be composed in these spots, and that Batarang is now broken by Superman, so now you can't get that safe approach. And Rain Dog getting hit once again. Leviathan cannot get away from Superman.
Oh, he needs help. He's stuck against the wall. He almost gets another grab, but while he's going all the way crazy, you have to worry about Synume and the down air spike.
Leviathan's down airs lined up so well, getting all the way off stage to catch him once again with that down air, and Leviathan has been able to just kind of scrap, even with the fear that Superman can just snatch him up.
So scary here, but he said all the way up. He needs some help. He can't tether towards him. It's about the other way around, but he can't make it back.
Leviathan's inability to make it back on the stage of late because of the pressure they have off stage has been nuts. And Synume can't help, and not a quick enough tether to go help because they're currently in hit stun, and that gives them a 3 life up to 1. This could be a reverse 3-0.
The first seed may go down right now, guys. Here we go. Broskies and Oopsitir currently just 1 life away to claim away from the blue team.
And good stall right there from Oopsitir. Not going to move back up in front of that. Getting the megaphone out, armor up. You cannot get through. Gonna get hit by the sniper punch. Leviathan's currently stuck on this guy's reversal downer. That gets the downer they needed to keep themselves alive.
They need to get another one. They need to be able to even this up quickly right now. Blue team, they are in that place where they need to be able to try to get this fight, and they get the snipe. Are you kidding me?
Last life on each side. Loser goes home at 5th. 100 attached to Superman, but that is a heavy character. 89 on Leviathan. We already know that those knockouts have been crazy. Synume trying to get in, currently getting boxed away.
I see how they feel around this right now with the way that Oopsitir has been able to survive. He's looking for it! He's looking for it! They did it! They did it! They did it! Despite the odds! Despite the odds, are you kidding me?
Synume and Leviathan were facing a reverse 3-0. They were down so far. They had such a good chance to shut it down. And they clawed their way all the way back. The down air from Leviathan off stage. The incredible edge guards coming through, but the double up onto Superman to deal it. Hugs going all around, and you know what? I love this. The pop-offs coming in from them, showing that support. Let's hear it for Broskies and Oopsitir getting all the way to 5th place here in EVO.
Almost getting that reverse as well. That reverse 3-0, but Synume and Leviathan have that plot armor, Ajax.
You absolutely love to see it.
Bro, what a set we just witnessed there. I was on the edge of my seat the entire time, Flambeau.
No, I feel the exact same way. Synume and Leviathan, the clutch gods, being able to somehow steal that Game 5 set away. I don't know what to say.
My heart's weak. I can't stand it. I was like, oh my god, it's so close. And you saw them at the very end where Synume got all the way up to the top of Leviathan and they clutched it out, securing themselves a spot within the future. But honestly, just a really, really fascinating ending for Synume and Leviathan. They're going to be your winners of that set, moving on through the losers bracket, and I'm sure we're going to see some great more plays coming from them. But that's going to be it for us. We're sending it right back to the casters. Vicky and Ajax, take it away.